How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? Today of another day that we call Monday. Anybody being said what's gonna be for? I figure I'd come out to the front and talk to you and stuff like that, you know. I'm still suffering from insomnia. Can't sleep. Yesterday I tried to go to sleep and I made myself sleep to about 2 hours before you know, I just said forget it, I can't do this. Because I'm funny, because like if I keep trying to go to sleep and stuff, what happens is I start getting a headache and I can't sleep. Now, I want to talk to you about something which happened, which I think is hilarious, which is my fault, you know, but so basically, you know me, I'm always, you know, I'm nosy. So there was this thing that went across my news feed in reference to Tyler Perry casting, you know, from actors and stuff, and you know, probably for extras and stuff like that. Now, me myself per se, I like to think I have a lot of personality.
Yeah.
But what happened was, you know, it said, you know, I said, look, let me just send it out now. I don't know if I told you before, but I actually sent out, not to this Tyler Perry thing, but I sent to another one, which is like a big thing over in New York City now. What happened was, let me tell you that story, then I'm going to tell you this one. But what happened was, I sent the picture over me with blonde hair like this. Okay, so I sent it over to the agency and everything and stuff like that. Next thing you know, the next day they gave me a call back. You know, you're tall, oh my God, your body is beautiful, you're gorgeous. And she says, I heard somebody in the speakerphone that said, oh my God, you're beautiful, we need you to come in. So I was like, oh my God, they got me on speaker. So I'm saying to myself, well, look, I think this is a good time for me to tell them, because, listen, there are girls out here like to just go out and stuff, and they're like, well, I'll let them know when I get there. Due to the fact that this is modeling, and basically has a lot to do with your body and stuff like that, and, you know, you have to take things off, and, you know, you have to show certain things, and we already know certain things, you know, I have to give you aware of heads up and stuff like that. So I said, well, you do know I'm transgender. They said, oh. So they hung up. So anyway, so today I got the phone, well, okay, shoot today. Okay. So then the day and stuff like that, you know me, you already know I'm in the kitchen. I made my bacon sandwich, and I already have my 2 bologna sandwiches, and I have my chicken, and I have my, look, this is for breakfast. This is so funny, right? My chicken, I already have my oatmeal. Now this is before 12 o'clock. This is our ingredient, which is funny because you would think that, you know, anyway. So this is what happened. So I got the phone call. Some, you know, I'll just tell you it wasn't nothing, but I thought it was a job interview because they've been sending me emails letting me know, career builders are letting you know your resume is getting a lot of attention now. So I was like, okay, I guess I should put that out there because I'm already getting stalkers. Anyway, so what happened was, out there and everything in the forefront, and got the phone call. So the phone call came in and stuff, and it was like, hello, might speak to, you know, Raven. So I was like, okay, what's up, hello. So he was like, how you doing? Oh my God, I got your picture stuff. You are beautiful. Oh my God, you're beautiful. You gotta come in. Now I sent this picture like this. Okay, very Jerry Curly. Because I thought it was still due to the fact that we have the economy and the natural hair, and I keep seeing commercials with black girls using their natural hair. So we already know we bleached it down, you know, but that was the, you know, I really wasn't going to go anyway, but I just sent it yesterday, and clearly my hair was already done this way, but I just didn't want to, you know, because I'm real funny, you know, I'm freaking with the makeup and stuff like that. You know, mothers don't like to wear much makeup and stuff, so he gave me the call and everything. He's like, I like to see you, stuff like that. So I was like, he said, he named the place, the agency and stuff like that. I said, oh, I said, I think I've been there before. He says, really? I said, yeah, the one that's the caucus. He said, no, that's not us. So you know what I was thinking? Raven, you know.
How much extra do you want?
Exactly. So I'm like, you know, they don't know, and I have to explain that part and stuff. He's like, well, I'd like to set you for an interview. I'd like you to come in. How do you feel about that? I was like, so he was like, how about this? How about you give me a call back if you decide you want to do that? I said, okay. Thank you very much for your time. He said, okay, Raven. Talk to you later. I said, have a good day. Thank you.
You know I ain't calling back, so I don't even want fronting.
I know you super Raven why you sent the pictures, because Raven's just crazy like that. But anyway, I really didn't think they were gonna call me. Actually, I really didn't think they were gonna call me, because, you know, I just didn't think they was gonna call me at all. You know, and the thing about it is I sent my pictures and everything, but you know, the thing about it is that I understand as far as show business and stuff like that, but it always gets to that door where, oh, I gotta tell you my story, you know, and I don't want to tell you my story. I don't feel like it, you know, and you know, it is what it is. I know I'm a coward, but the thing is, I just don't like. Oh, by the way, I'm transgender.
Yes, yes, mama, work.
You like?
Oh,
No.
hell no.
No. You know, and understand, but like, we know we having a transvolution, you know, you got to do visibility. Well, I ain't ready to be that visible yet. Now, I get judged enough on this channel, and I get called every name in the book, and God only knows my poor little feelings have been chopped to this. You know, and when I saw it, all I'm thinking is, which one of my followers is going to tag me today and just read me for filth and tell me, oh, no, you did not do this right, you didn't do that right, and I was like, oh. You know, so I think it, you know, within me and stuff like that, it just wasn't, you know, I just wasn't ready for the ridicule and the judge. Sometimes I just don't feel like being judged, you know what I mean? Like, I get judged all the time, like, I get judged all, and it's so funny because I don't even have to leave my house, like, get red for filth, and, you know, it hurt my feelings. These people be hurting my feelings sometimes, you know, you're taking them hormones, and you be, you know, you gotta suck it up. And the girl's like, take it up, baby, suck it up, baby. You know, you can handle this, you can handle this, girl. Just, you know, just walk us, girl. Don't let them defeat you. You be like, okay, okay, I can handle this. You know, but sometimes, you know, you just don't want to hear it and stuff, you know. And, you know, sometimes they do hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my feelings, sometimes I'll be honest, I lay in that bed and I'll be like, I promise you, y'all will never see me again. Like, I'm done. You know, and I stay focused very good. But, you know, I'm back to the story hand as far as the modeling thing and stuff like that. And that's the reason why I didn't call him back and stuff. I was like, well, you know, and the thing about it is I went to another modeling place. Well, not a modeling, an acting job back in New York City. And I read for a part and stuff like that. And they called me back and stuff like that. But, you know, I just didn't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that jump line. Oh, I got to tell you I'm trans. I just don't want to tell you that. Like, I'm sick of telling people that. Like, I always, you know, so that they already know, but they don't always know. And I don't listen to them people who say that, because y'all can get somebody killed listening to y'all. Then they say like, oh, well, you know. So I have to make sure I listen to my heart and stuff. But that's what happened to me today, and I thought I'd share it with you. And as far as me doing that and stuff, you know, I figured I'd share with you. Okay, my question to you is, would you have went on the modeling shoot, and or would you went in for the modeling interview? And you know me, the first thing I'm thinking, they want some money. I'm sorry, this rappers, oh, they must want some money. But they were out, because they focus with, okay. Would you have went, my question to you, would you have went on this modeling shoot or acting modeling thing? Now, this is what Tyler Perry casting thing. Now, I don't even know if it really was a Tyler Perry thing. It could be fraudulent, you know, and stuff like that. But due to the fact that I've been burnt so many ways and stuff like that, burnt that way, not that way, but you know, been burnt so many ways, I kind of don't, you know, I have trust issues. Imagine that. So, you know, I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I'm heading there. I'm not there yet. Now, when I get there, you're gonna know it. But anyway, that being said, my question is to you: would you have went on a modeling thing, knowing that you're trans and stuff like that? and you wouldn't have told them, or would you told them before you left the house? This way you could save you some time as far as, getting there and then they turn you around and stuff like this. Well, I could have just stayed home. You could have told me this on the phone instead of me going all the way over here and find out, would you just secretly just waited until they actually booked you and then you told them? How love do you feel about that? Hopefully you're going to answer. Probably won't, but anyway. How love do you feel about this? And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching Catch the Rain.